And hit it.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Saturday Supplemental with Mr. J. Thomas and J. Thomas Radio. Radio on the right. A short but enlightening stroll through the past weeks. Headlines and a tiny peek at future headlines you didn't know you needed. And now, without further ado, the man himself, Mr. J. Thomas. Take it away, Mr. T.
Saturday Supplemental.
Welcome back to the J. Thomas radio program, Radio on the Right. Let's listen to this. Wait a minute, make sure everything's up. Take it away. That, ladies and gentlemen, a great American men's hockey team sticking it in the face of the losers who lose while losing, the Canadians. And listen to this ending. Woo! Woo!
This is all about our country right now. I love the USA. I love my teammates. It's unbelievable. The USA Hockey Brotherhood is so strong.
Yes.
And we had so much support from ex-players.
Yes.
I'm so proud to be American today.
Awesome. Awesome. Yes. There you go. There you go, losers. This is so great. The Americans, both the male and female hockey team, the ladies and the gentlemen, both won gold medals over Canada, the Canucks dairy. Oh my gosh, they beat us bad dairy. Listen to this, both of them 2-1 in overtime. The men's gold medals yesterday, and the women's was the February 19th, and they're their first ones. They were awesome. The victories were the winning goals were Megan Keller for the ladies and Jack Hughes for the gentlemen. So congratulations to America. Stuff it, Canada. Up yours, Canucks dairy. Just, oh man, I'm psyched. I am so psyched about this. There's a hockey player. There's a guy on our team. Hellebuck is his name, but I kept seeing it, and all I could really see on the back of his jersey was Hell, and then a B, and then an OU. What I thought was an O. I thought, was this guy's name Hellboy? So, and yes, it is. His nickname on the team is Hellboy. He's the goalie. So this is awesome, and just if you have Hellboy on your team, there's no way the losers who lose and lose again, Canadians are going to win, man. Just absolutely outstanding. Just outstanding. Love you guys, man. Just what a man, just absolutely outstanding. So, okay, I have something to I yesterday we lost I was going to come back on yesterday, but we lost something messed up and we couldn't make it back on the air. So I'd like to say congratulations to a good friend of the show, Larry Wolfeathers, and his lovely wife Zell, and they have their third anniversary to I believe Saturday. So congratulations, guys. Apparently she's been out of country for a long time, and she finally made it back in, and now he tells me he's getting fat and happy. So congratulations, Zell and Larry. And we're gonna come back. And when we come back, boy, do I got something that's gonna piss you off, because it just pisses me off. It pisses me off that we have to share this country, this great country, with people like this, and I don't think we should. By the way, so we'll be back in a little bit. Hold on, let me get this situated. The situ. I just can't believe they were so good. I mean, just outstanding. This is the 46th anniversary. The 46th anniversary of us kicking the Ruskies' ass. Those losers. So we'll be right back. Hold on. Give us a second. Uh-oh. Whoop. Hold on. Okay, we're back.
Saturday Supplemental.
We are back. Okay. You have to hear something. You just have to hear this. I'm gonna show you why we cannot live with Democrats. I'm gonna prove this to you. After seeing those great Americans kicking Canada's ass, that's why I got my Bucky's America shirt on. Couldn't find anything else. So, especially his Hellboy's name is Hellebuck, and Connor Hellebuck, and he is Hellboy. He's the oh my God, what a awesome nickname. So, after seeing that, right? After seeing that, check this out. I'm going to give you two examples of Democrats in this country and where we stand. Listen to this thing. Listen to this.
But I'm also a Medicaid patient.
What? Hold on.
I'm also a person who uses...
Hold on. You got to listen to it from the beginning. You didn't have it. Okay, there it is. That's the beginning. Listen to this.
Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am black. I am Filipino-Japanese, second generation. I'm a disabled trans man. But I'm also a Medicaid patient. I'm also a person who uses food stamps. I'm also a person who has been through houselessness in this country.
Oh, my God.
I am also
a
person who has gone through substance use and addiction.
Of course.
And most of all, I am a patient of Planned Parenthood.
Yes, she definitely is a failed trans man. Look. Hey lady, save some victimhood for the rest of us, man. That she's bragging about being useless. She's an absolute useless person. How is she useful? How is that woman useful? She's not. And she's bragging about it. But she's a person of color, so we all have to... No, I'm not going to clap at that. She's speaking at something called Hands Off 2025, which I don't know what the hell that is. That was a couple years ago, I guess. Oh, well, we got our hands all over 2025, and we're doing things about it. This is who they clap. This is who they put out there going, we're Democrats. Look at us. We're failures. We're losers. We're useless. And we suck off the government. Keep paying taxes so I can suck off the government because I'm a failed trans man. And you can tell she's a failed trans man because she's a patient of, Planned Parenthood, which means she had an abortion, which means she's not a man. So, I mean, these are the people that we are supposed to look at and go, wow, how great. How great is that? She's on food stamps and Medicaid and she's black. She doesn't look black. She looks Filipino-Japanese, that's for sure. And she's Filipino-Japanese. I'm going to check a few more boxes. Oh my God, look how grand she is. Ugh. That this is okay, you get this, right? Listen to that. And then there's this. This comes to us from NPR. This was February 20th, and KERA in New Jersey. Now, listen to the headline. Facing a mental health crisis, and New Jersey school, it shouldn't be "and," it should be "a," but I'm going to read it just like they read it, just like they wrote it. Facing a mental health crisis, and New Jersey school pulled a beloved novel from English class. Oh, the beloved novel. What beloved novel could that be? Gone with the Wind? Could that be the beloved novel? Uh, uh, To Kill a Mockingbird? Could that be the beloved novel? Oh, Tom Sawyer? What beloved novel, pray tell, did they have to pull from the shelves? Well, here it goes. Here's the editor's note. This is the trigger warning. This report is about suicide and suicidal ideation. Oh, what happened? Well, here's the story, ladies and gentlemen. The South Orange and Maplewood community in New Jersey has been through some very tough times. Schools superintendent Jason Bing says at least 5 young people enrolled in the public Columbia High School have attempted to die. Wow. Attempted to die by suicide. How about just attempted suicide? Because we all know what the end result is that what they're trying to get. So to die by suicide this year. In December, one CHS student died in an accident. Okay. Another young person enrolled at a private school, not part of CHS, but known to many CHS students, died by suicide the same month. The school district of South Orange and Maplewood's most immediate response to this mental health crisis, it removed Janot Diaz's novel, The Brief Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde. Well, if you haven't heard of Janot, it's Junot Diaz's novel, just to piss him off. The Brief Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde. Well, thank your lucky stars because it is a piece of garbage. But let's go on. Let's go on. So, they received pushback from the parents of the towns, and after pushback from parents and students, the district said that the parents could sign a permission form and allow their children to study the novel in class. A scenario which PEN America, the group dedicated to free expression, still classifies as a book ban. You know what? Why don't we just ban shitty books? Because this one would definitely make it. This is a piece of crap. Let's continue on. The district also said it plans to implement an opt-in mental health screening. Yeah, they probably need it because the parents are so stupid. They think that the New York Times bestseller, because of course it is, The Brief Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde, whatever, is a wonder is it should be studied like I don't know, Homer. We should study this book. We should read it. This is this the CA somebody, and it doesn't say this who it says, but it says this novel makes us aware of all the different dictatorships in our lives. What fucking trash! I'm sorry. Listen to this. Lori Martling has been teaching it since 2011 in both her AP Lit class and in her Gender Identity Across Literature honors class. If that's a fucking honors class in New Jersey, they got more problems than I cared about. What a garbage. Okay, so what could the Brief Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde be about? Well, I'll tell you, it's a ripoff of Romeo and Juliet. It's set in New Jersey, of course, at where Diaz was raised by idiot parents. And this guy, just because he's a Dominican, a person of color, we have to say, oh, this book is great. It's garbage, and it had because it has a significant amount of Spanglish and neologisms. Woo! And it's just, all right. You want to know what it is? It's about. It's about this kid Oscar, and he has he has a rough life, and he's falling in love with certain women probably shouldn't be falling in love with, but that's not the point. The middle sections of the novel of the lives of Oscar's runaway sister, of course, the runaway sister, and the grandfather, for rife with footnotes of science fiction and fantasies, and they don't tell about the grandfather because he's just a mean old man. Anyway, so it goes on, and most of the story is told by apparently omniscient narrator who eventually revealed as Junior de la Casas, a college roommate. Oh, well, that just makes the whole thing even better. So here's the point. So the kid, Oscar, well, it's just, Oscar goes, and he moves back to, he graduates from Rutgers, of course, and he's a teacher's substitute because he probably got some cheesy degree like gender studies. And what is this? He falls in love with Yuban, a woman who lives near him and who works as a prostitute. Of course she does. Yuban is kind to Oscar but rejects his frequent romantic overtures. So, says, get lost, kid. Go somewhere else. Because he's overweight. That's another thing. He's fat. He's a fat Dominican Republic goofball who has a useless degree, and he loves a prostitute. How grand. All right. Oscar recovers. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, let's go back here. All right, so somebody becomes Yuban's boyfriend. Probably that's called what word I'm looking for? Her pimp becomes jealous of fat Oscar and sends a couple goons over to beat his ass. So he recovers from the beating, borrows money from Junior, and returns to the Dominican Republic. He spends 27 days writing and stalking Yuban. She is horrified, but eventually, eventually gives Oscar herpes. Apparently. But, see, he's so upset by being dissed by this girl, he attempts, before all this, he attempts to kill himself, drinking 3 bottles of liquor and jumping off the Raritan River Bridge in New Jersey, okay? But he survives because he's such a loser. He's such a fat loser, he can't even do that right. But, okay. Then he goes to the Dominican Republic. I missed that part. But, and now we're at the part where he borrows money from Junior, and then he gets herpes from Yuban. But the boyfriend's still pissed, and he sends goons to find Oscar, and then they take him back to the sugarcane fields, and they kill him. They beat him with sugarcane or something like that. But that's not the point. The reason why they took him back to the sugarcane fields is because they were pissed at Trump because the tariffs on sugar, and they didn't like that, so they got really pissed about him anyway, and they took him back to the sugarcane fields, and they beat his ass, and they said, there, screw Trump. That's what... All right, the part about him take the goons, I made up the Trump part. That's not the point. It is a garbage novel, but it is said by these idiots in New Jersey. It says that this is such. Here we go. The 2 towns are some kinds of places where hate has no home here. Banners flutter in many yards. Yeah, I'm sure it is. They're nuts. They're shitty Democrats who like this crap. This is crap. This book is crap. And of course, the liberals love it. See, here's what liberals do: they give it an award. They put it in every library. They sell. They go and they buy 250,000 of them. They probably don't read them. They just toss them away. But it gets on the the New York Times bestseller list, and it is just shit. Now they're saying that it shouldn't be banned. It's not banned. Go. Don't spend money on this garbage. Go take your stupid kid that you want to read this shit and go to, I don't know, a bookstore. They make those, you know. Go to a bookstore and buy this shitty novel for your stupid kid. I don't care. I just want some kind of, you know what? I had I think it was I can't remember what year it was. Wasn't junior. It was like sophomore year. I had literature in college, and I had this skinny little wiry little literature guy, and he said that that Stephen King was America's William Shakespeare. Stephen King. I sat there when he said that. I went, "What the hell?" And I was the only one that said, "No, he's not." I just said that. I said, "No, he's not. He's terrible." And he like, "So what do you mean he's terrible?" He writes all this is, you know, they're coming out with Christie or whatever it was. I said, his writing sucks. He's not this guy's like, oh, he's Goethe. He's, you know, he's all these famous writers. He's our William Shakespeare, and it's like that's what these people think. Stephen King writes about haunted cars. Here's a typical Stephen King novel. Somebody dies, and then it haunts something like a can opener or a car or whatever or a truck, and then it wakes up one day and it decides, well, I'm going to kill a bunch of people. And then anybody who attempts to open a can, it attacks them and it jabs them in the eye or something, and then it kills everybody. But it's this innocuous thing like a can opener, and then it kills everybody except one guy. One guy lives, and he lives to tell the story. He throws the can opener in the nearest pool, which it sinks to the bottom and rusts. But that's not the point. The point is there was a haunted can opener, and the haunted can opener killed all these people, and that's the story. And it's just shit. Just like this is shit. I'm just getting sick and tired of having to. We are a serious country, and we have to put up with assholes like this. Assholes like Junot Diaz in his dumbass book. This is a piece of shit writing, just like Stephen King's is shit writing. And they want the students. Listen, earlier this week, the district told NPR that it plans to have the book available to students whose parents have given consent by early March. It's a widespread outcry. There was a widespread outcry by stupid Democrats in New Jersey. Good. You know what, Democrats in New Jersey? Keep teaching your kids shit. Okay? Keep teaching your kids stupid shit. We're not going to do that anymore. We're done. I am done with Democrats. Listen, you want to hear it again? I mean, this kid in this novel, I mean, he may as well be a failed trans man. Because listen, I mean, that's the only thing he wasn't. He was fat. He was Dominican Republic. He fell in love with a prostitute. Then he got beat up by some people in a sugar cane because of Trump, and that's the fucking story. There's nothing in that story that William Shakespeare several hundred years ago didn't put better in Romeo and Juliet. Listen, listen to her again. Listen.
Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am black. I am
she's
Filipino Japanese, second generation. I'm a disabled trans man.
There it is. All right, she's a failed trans man. She's disabled for some reason. We don't know. she's fat. She's fat. Maybe that's why she can't find her trans man thing and pee. I don't know what it is. I don't care what it is. I'm through with these people. I'm going back. I am going back. Hold on. Where did it go? Oh, Cece, I wish you were here right now. This is how I love Cece, because she always gets me this stuff. She points it out. There it is. This is what I want to hear. Hit it. Come on. There you go. Team USA Rebels. After the women and men's hockey team takes it to Canada. Hey, I'll tell you what, Canada. We'll send you the trans man, the failed trans man, and we'll send you Janot Diaz, and you can have that asshole, and you can have his stupid book, and we'll keep our people, and you can have every liberal asshole Democrat. You can have that stupid bitch, what's her name? Tarloff, Jessica Tarloff. Have her too. Take that dumb bitch away. You can have them all.
This is all about our country right now.
Yes.
I love the USA.
Jack Hughes.
I love my teammates.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. The USA Hockey Brotherhood is so strong.
Right there. Right there. The guy who made the score to win. All right. That's my rant for today. I can't take it anymore when we have people like the failed trans man. The failed trans man was a patient at Planned Parenthood. How the hell does that work? No, she's failed, I guess. I don't know. She was a failed trans man or a disabled or something. What's the disability? What do they do? I mean, did she get an addictomy and then it didn't work? What the hell? Anyway, that's 27 minutes of your life you won't get back. We love you. Hey, congratulations, America. Congratulations, you at Team USA, both of the women and the men. And fuck you, Canada. Let's take us out of here. Oh, no, don't tell me it's not working. It's not working? Oh, no, it can't be. Oh, I was going to have such a good time with it.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Saturday Supplemental with Mr. J. Thomas and J. Thomas Radio. Radio on the right. A short but enlightening stroll through the past weeks. Headlines and a tiny peek at future headlines you didn't know you needed. And now, without further ado, the man himself, Mr. J. Thomas. Take it away, Mr. T.
You definitely needed.
Saturday Supplemental.
And the story of the failed trans man. You needed that, man. I'm telling you, these are the people we're up against. And the maddening thing is the GOP is too fucking weak. He's not here. Too fucking weak to pummel these people, these useless people, into dust. Oh man! All right, that's okay. Now it's 28 minutes of your life you won't get back. I love you. We'll see you later.